everybody, Dizzy Crafter here with another haul. This haul is actually from Craft Stash and these was the Boxing Day sales. It's only just arrived, I'm guessing because obviously the bank holidays and stuff like that, so it did take probably about 10 days to get to me, something like that. But hey, I'm not bothered because these are such a good bargain. I have undone the box, but now I'm thinking about it, I might be just better off just emptying it very quickly and then we'll talk through everything we've got. So a lot of it is, I know, is the Paper Craft Society boxes because they was half price. So let's get into it. This brown one, which I've no idea which is which, to be fair. So we've got this one, got this one, and this one. We've got some dies there. And that one. I think the last one is that one. And then they had all these magazines on half price as well. So I got a shitloads just so that I can have a look to see if there's any I'd like to subscribe to. It's a great idea to check them out because just get the one off, and this way I'm not having to pay full price. So I'm just going to get these out because we've got quite a few of these. Got lots of these magazines, and the hope is that I really like the magazine and what it is about, and then I can subscribe to that. I already have the subscription to the Creative Stamper magazine, but I was just looking to see if there was any other magazines out there that might pique my interest. So the first one we got is the Paper Craft and Essentials. I had seen this ad on somebody else's video because they was using these Christmas papers you got free with their magazine, and they was doing some Christmas cards with it, and I really thought they was really pretty, so I was made up to get that in the sales. And like I say, all these was half price, so they was ranged from something like £3.50 to £5. And then we've got this one here, and you've got some tonic dies and some stamps. This is actually the tonic, is it? No, it's not. It's Simply Cards and Paper Craft Christmas Special. And then we've got this Chloe's Creative Card Collection one. So I'm really intrigued about this one because I've got quite a few of her stamps. And I'm guessing this is all the stuff you get free in there. And then we've got another Simply Cards and Paper Craft. So we've definitely got quite a few magazines to be going through. And then another Simply one. We've got this Noel die. Looks like something like what Tonic would do. Maybe that's who made this one. I don't know. And then we've got a Paper Craft Essentials. And we've got some papers and some stamps. A lot of this is Christmas, obviously, because we're selling them off for that, which Christmas is gone now, but it doesn't mean I can't save all these lovely stamps and dies for next year. And then we've got a Tonic Studio card making kit, which I've been intrigued about these ones because they are much more expensive than most. We've got lots of dies and papers and stuff in there. So it says you get 68 page magazine, 21 die set, 11 details and sentiment stamps, snobby background stencil, and 260 element papers and topper pack. So there's quite a bit to go out there. I'm liking this 3D snowman. I think I probably have to have a go at that. I love 3D things though. So, and then we've got this one, which is Simply Cards and Paper Craft again. And then the last one is a Simply Cards and Paper Craft again. I don't want to go through all of these because my main focus is on the Paper Craft Society boxes, but if anybody actually wants to see anything that's in these, then please give me a bell and I will do another look into them. I showed you these very briefly, and I'm sure I got these in the half price sale as well, and I mainly got it for the star dies. I love stars, and I always call my daughter, she's my star, so I thought I could use these on quite a lot of her things, and the fact that it says you're a star as well, and the fact that we've got these masculine dies as well, which I haven't really got that much masculine dies and stamps. That's something I need to be looking at during 2022. So with all that, let's further ado, let's get into the Paper Craft Society boxes. The first one we're going to open is this pink one. I did actually think that when they did these boxes it actually did say who made this one, but I won't know until I open them. So in this it says, this lovely box is a real treat for all tea lovers out there. So, and this obviously I can see now is by the Paper Discovery, by Olga Direktorenko. I'm probably saying that wrong. So we'll open this bit first. So in case you didn't know, these Paper Society boxes, they come in two parts, and the first part is always this lovely folder, and it's usually a three-way folder, and then they will put on which box it is and who the box is by. And this holds a lot of like the dies and stuff, the thinner stuff, and then inside here you'll get some extra little goodies, which I have no idea what I'm getting in any of these, to be honest. So I just got them because they was half price and I never had them. So, and I really like the fact that they do this, because if you want to store them on a shelf, you can, and you can take a glance. And like, if I was crafting when this first come out, I'd have definitely subscribed. I wished I could have got like from box 1 all the way through. Hopefully one day maybe someone on eBay might sell them. It's just so I could have all these. I'd love them all on my shelf. I hate having missing numbers. So let's get into this anyway. So I've got a really nice sturdy hook and loop. It says, don't forget to share your makes with us at #PaperCraftSociety. And then here we go. So let's start at the first bit. I'm just going to take this tissue so we can see. So the first one is your dies, and this looks like a window to me. Some teacups, a teapot. I might be wrong with that rundown. This might be is it an enwire, like the units where your grandmother used to put all like your teas and the tea sets and stuff? It might be that, not an actual window now I'm thinking about it. So you got lots of little dies here, and I'm guessing that looks like a stacking of teacups and a saucer. That kind of looks like a pineapple, but I'm guessing it's probably not. And then we've got some nice fancy corners. So yeah, so they're the dies in this box. We have a coordinating stamp set, and this is lots of teas in here, and it's got some sentiments saying you're never too old for a tea party. There's always time for tea and cake. Life is like a cup of tea. It's all about how you make it. But first tea, your terrific, home sweet home, welcome and new home. So this hits quite a few different bits. I love like the little books and everything. We've got nice little florals here. I'm not too sure what this stamp is here though, but maybe it's to give like a stain, not a stained glass, what's the, is it stain, not a stained glass, but you had the lattice, leaded glass windows, maybe that's to give that effect on the die or something, I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out though. We have a cut and emboss folder here. I'm thinking it's a cut and emboss actually, I don't know now I'm looking at it. I don't think so. I think it's just coloured up. So, but that's your embossing folder. And then we've got some coordinating papers. So we've got a lovely pink which matches the box. And then we've got a deeper pink in the same pattern. And we've got like the hexagon with some florals in. So we've got two of those, two green and two blue. That definitely looks darker, that one to me. Don't know if it can tell on there. So the rest are all the same colourways, but them two definitely there is a colour tone difference. So there's your matching papers. So that's the folder done. Now we can look into the tissue and see what the extra bits are in here. So in here we've got 3 little ink pads, which I haven't got any of their ink pads, so I'll be intrigued to see how they work and what type of ink pad they are. And they're in blue, 2 blues and a grey. Then we've got some silver string or twine, some grey pearls, a card saying happiness is crafting and a cup of tea by Olga, and it's giving you some challenges here to make some card templates from that. Oh, that's a template to make cards, I should say. Then you have the Paper Craft Society to-do book, so it gives you lots of hints and tips on how to make things, and I was right, it is one of those cupboards that you use to put for your teas and stuff, but this is also a bookcase as well, so that's really cool. So there's lots and lots of different ideas in here, using it all. And this is what I really like about this, is they give you a really comprehensive a really comprehensive booklet, and I'm guessing it is a cut actually, because that looks definitely is a cutout, an aperture, unless it's been cut out via a different die, I don't know, without reading it. But they've actually made a shaker card there, which is kind of cool. So yeah, so that's that. And then we've just got some colour coordinated playing card stock. So that's what the goodies was in there. So that's box number 1 out the way. On to box number 2. It's so pretty, very watercolourish, so I'm guessing that's going to give the giveaway of maybe that's what's in here. And it doesn't actually say on there, so let's have a look on the spine. This is the Frugal Crafter. Oh, I've never actually heard of this person before, so I am really intrigued. And this is box 27. So let's open this bit up. Again, you've got the free wallet scenario going on here. And then let's just take this. So we've got lots of dies in here. Still unsure of what they are. I mean, these look like stamps. Some buttons, some flowers, some edge trimmers, and some tag plates, but I'm not too sure about this. This looks like an arch window, so I'm really getting me intrigued on this one. And then we'll look at the stamps. So in this one we've got some stamps and some like the extra lines. I don't actually know what these are called. If anyone does, I'd love to know what they're called. But yeah, we've definitely got like some postage stamps things going on. Got some lovely florals as well, and some sentiments, some script writing. Not too sure what this is. I can't quite work that one out. Got some butterflies. So lots of different things going on there. Oh, we've got 2 packets here now. Got lots of nice backing papers. It's not quite card, but it's not quite paper. It's an in-between. Lots of watercolours. So I'm really going to have to get my thinking cap on how to use these. And that's the really good thing about the papers, the booklets that you get in these. Gives you ideas, because I'd look at that and I'd struggle to know what to do with it. So the booklet will give me some really good ideas. Got another packet here. We've got some card, and then we've got some vellum with some sentiments on, and then a piece of playing card parchment, vellum, sorry. And then on here we've got celebrate, thinking of you, happy birthday, welcome baby, with gratitude, thinking of you, welcome baby, with sympathy, with gratitude, with sympathy. So lots of different sentiments there, and they're all in a lovely gold foiling. Inside the box actually, they're giving you a bookmark sleeve template and a library card holder template. I mean, I don't like to destroy these boxes, but I could measure it all up and take the template off myself. So yeah, that's a really cool, neat idea for those who do like to throw the boxes away or use them in different ways. So this looks like we've got a miniature water brush. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 tassels. One is a bit manged up, but I can fix that, no problem, hopefully. Then we've got some ribbon, seam binding ribbon. Not too sure what's in here. It's something delicate and small. Alright, we've just got some gold brads in there. Then we've got some postcards. And then, what's this? I have no idea what this is. It looks like just a swatch, like what you go to the DIY store for, but I'm not sure. It just says Aviva bookmarks. Maybe it is just a bookmark. no idea. I have no idea, really haven't. And then we've got some ephemera all cut out in flowers and stuff to match all the papers. And just a piece of paper, I'm guessing, but feels a bit different. Maybe it'll say something in the booklet. And then we've got some coordinating backing papers. So let's have a look in this booklet. Because I'm intrigued to see what that actual is. So number H. So this is good. It gives you like a list of a picture of what it is and letters, and it tells you what it is. So H, where are you? H. Small but mighty, this bookmark. Needs to be tried to be believed. You're on the go painting kit. Right here in a box. Oh right. So this is your paint. That is cool. The fact that how thin that is, I didn't realise that at all. So I'm guessing when you're going to use the water brush and then on there, and that's going to give you your paint. Wow, that is super cool. That is cool. Again, lots and lots of cool ideas. I'm not very good at flicking through, am I? So yeah, so that's that box. The box number 3. This one's got a Velcro on. It says to be creative, to put a little piece of your heart into each project. It's Katie. So this is KS. So Katie Skilton, I think that might be. Again, never heard of this designer. Like I say, don't take a shout at me, but obviously you all know I'm back into new to being doing the crafting stuff, so I will obviously hopefully get to know all these different designers and brands. One we've got is this dies, and this looks like it's going to match these floral stamps here. So it's going to give you a nice little wreath. Got butterflies, some foliage, a smile sentiment, some picture frames. So lots of nice little dies there. And these are the stamps. So like I say, we've got the florals and we've got some foliage circle as well. Lots of other foliage, some hearts and some sentiments. So yeah, some border stamps as well. You definitely get a pack a punch with these, and the fact that I think these were like £13, something like that, it's amazing. Then we've got this Love Art embossing folder. I'm guessing it may be a cut and dye, I don't know. I'm not too sure, I can't see any blade on it as such. So maybe it's not, but this is going to be perfect, isn't it? We've got Valentine's round the corner, so absolutely amazing for that. And then we've got some coordinating backing papers. We've got some nice florals there in bright colours, very springy. Then we've got like a newspaper print, some dotties, some zigzags, some hearts, more zigzags, more flowers. Newspaper print but on green and white. And this kind of feels like it could be watercolour cardstock, I don't know. We'll find out in the booklet, but you get quite a few sheets there. We've got another 2 Paper Craft Society ink pads. It looks like it could be a black or a charcoal with a teal, deep teal colour. I'm guessing this could be embossing powder. I'm not too sure. And we've got some making tips card. And then we've got some glittered card. And then we've got your coordinating coloured cardstock as well. And then the booklet. So let's have a look what that powder is. In the box, A. Yeah, it's clear embossing powder, so it'll be interesting to try that one out. And there's like a list of everything you've got, and it's saying it's worth £60. And then we've got lots and lots of cool ideas again. We're on to the fourth box. This is the box I'm most excited about just because it's my favourite colours, so I'm thinking maybe everything in here will coordinate alongside these colours. So well, let's have a look. Oh wow, and it's the Textures by Lou Collins, which I love her stuff, so I know I'm going to love this. Just look, I love the pattern how she's done the jumbo knit on there, and it's the box 26 and it says Textures there, and it feels quite weighty actually. So we've got these dies here, and it spells out winter, and then we've got a H and a B, and these look like kind of some kind of sliders. I'm not too sure, so I am really intrigued on this one. Yes, very intrigued. And then we've got a stencil which got some little tiny snowflakes, some swirls, a medium snowflakes and a large snowflake on there. We've got these lovely stamps, and we've got a sentiment saying walking in winter wonderland, warmest birthday wishes, make a wish, winter greetings. And then we've got this gorgeous winter stamp, I love this, and some really nice flourished corners, some really pretty snowflakes, and then we've got this frame here. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the coordinated papers. I do have quite a lot of the Textures papers. I don't tend to use them because I just feel like they're so nice. I don't want to part with them. I'm guessing these are probably going to be the same. Got like a brick wall with some forest on there, the snow and the trees, which is a really cool effect actually. So we've got two of those, and then we've got some forest leaves, and then we've got a cobbled pavement. That's what I think it is anyway. It could be a brick wall, but I look at it and that's a cobbled pavement. And then we've got that jumbo knit that's on the actual booklet itself. Again, we've got some snowflake templates there if you're wanting to use that and break your box up. Ah, quilling this looks like. So we've got some texture paste, a quilling tool, just looks like some glitter, and then we've got, I thought there was coasters but now I'm not so sure, but some chipboard in here. I did say this box was quite weighty and I'm not wrong. So yes, we've got two plain coasters, and then we've got some chipboard snowflakes that you cut out, but I'd still use this outer as well and maybe put some acetate over it and make it a shaker one as well. They're really thick pieces as well. Let's see if I can show you just one. So then we've got a quilling template. Quilling is something I've not actually gone back to this time. I know I did give it a try many years ago and it really wasn't for me because it was quite fiddly, but maybe I will have a bit more patience now. I don't know, maybe I won't be able to do it because of my nails, I don't know, but I will definitely give it a go because I've got the little kit here. There's no harm in trying. And then we've got the plain coordinating papers or cardstock. And then we've got Lou herself, and with the booklet, I'll just flick through this very quickly. See, I just love that. I can't believe I've got to wait now a whole year to use this. Well, I don't, but I think I'm all Christmased out at the moment. See, like these are like lots of her other ones that she's got. I've got quite a lot of what's on this papers here. Absolutely stunning ideas. So that's that box. Now we're on to box number 5, and this is by Ruth Mackie McCartan. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's the name, and this is box 22. Floral. The kind of reminded me of daffodils. I don't know. I know it's obviously sunflower because all the whole packaging has got sunflowers, but I feel like this one you could score a circle in there and make this a daffodil and make a little cup into there as well. So I feel like you could change that up for both of them, so that's really cool. I think this is going to say thanks a bunch on there. And like I said, we've got lots of foliage. We've got this lovely edging die here. It's like rope. So there's your dies. Got the stamps, and there's lots of sentiments on here. And then we've got a nice little jam jar, mason jar, what you're going to call it. Some more sunflowers and foliage. And then you've got your papers here, so we'll have a look at them. So I think these die cuts. I think they are. Yeah, so we've got some die cuts here, then we've got some papers. So these will be quick and simple, easy cards to make with these actually. It's very, very summery, very nice, especially people who really like sunflowers. So that's them. Right, so these look like caviar beads that we call in when we're in the nail things. I don't know if that's what you call them in the crafting world, so I'm intrigued. Then we've got some form of green tape, some ribbon, some flower wires. This is intriguing. And then we've got coordinating cardstock. Right, so I want to see what we can make with these. So there's your dies. There's using those backing papers and some ribbon, and they've stenciled that on, or stamped that on I should say. The mason jar. It's intriguing how they've done that actually, because you've not got the stem going through there. Some masking going on there I think. So yeah, some cool ideas. I want to know what those beads are though, if that's what you call them. So this is a mental health matters one, is it? Right. E. Black micro beads used with clear drying wet adhesive for a tactile finish for your flower heads. Right. See, we call them caviar beads, you're calling them micro beads. So it's the same thing really. But no, interesting. And what's the D for? Flower making wire and tape. Bring your flowers to life with these wire flower stems and special tape. We show you out on page 9. So let's have a look on page 9. So there you go. So there's some like little step by step instructions. Oh, we're on to the final box. Let's get into it. This is a Crafty Individuals. I love Crafty Individuals. I've used to use their stamps an awful lot back in the day. So let's get into this one. Super excited. This one really is jam-packed. So we've got some nice frames here and some foliage into that frame. I think it's like a double frame. So you've got the outer and then you've got this inner with all the foliage, and I don't know what these are, but the brambly stuff, I don't actually know what that was called. And then we've actually got an oval inner and an outer die as well, which I'm guessing you may be able to use with inside this frame as well. And what's that say? I'm guessing this says for someone special. I like get some more foliage and some leaves. Then we've got an embossing folder here with lots of foliage and leaves again. This is probably the most packed one we've got out of all of these. We've got a set of stamps here. Loving this background stamp here with the diamonds, a harlequin, whichever one you want to put it as. And then we've got an autumn saying here. Well, it's not saying, but what you have in the dictionary. Some trees, some birds, some more autumn foliage, some Birds in Flight, I think this is, and then we've got some pond life going on there. And we've actually got another stamp set, guys. How crazy is that, to get 2 stamp sets and the dies and the embossing folder? It's just madness. So again, we've got loads of foliage and ducks and trees. I'm not too sure what bird this is because I'm not really up on birds and stuff. Some more of these brambly bushy things, some trees and stuff. She got a stencil as well. So that is just crazy for this in here. 2 stamp sets, a die set, an embossing folder, a template, and then we've got our cardstock as well. Got some nice gorgeous little pictures there. We've got 2 of those. And there's some really autumnal cardstock stroke papers, some backing papers for some cards to make easy cards. Love this one. And I really like this one as well, which you can create all of these designs anyway using the stamps, like using all the stamps you have, making backgrounds with your Distress Oxides or whatever ink pads you use. So yes, we've got a really good selection there, but I feel like we could recreate these designs on these pictures too, because we've got all of these with the coordinated stamps. I'm absolutely blown away on how much you've got in this particular one. That's the pouch done. Now onto the extra bits in the tissue. I'm guessing there's not going to be that much in this one due to how much is in this folder, and this is a weighty folder, guys. Got some form of an ink, mica ink I think it is, because I can see some mica there. So yeah, intriguing. We've got some butcher's twine in orange and pink, and then we've got some coordinating cardstock, and then we've got the pamphlet that they give you all the information on. I mean, look at that card. How stunning is this card, guys? Really pretty. I'm intrigued to see what that ink is. G. Pink ink bottle. We show you the versatility of this pink ink throughout the booklet. So yeah, absolutely amazing this one. If there's any of these left on the website, I would 100% recommend any of you buying it, because it's just jam-packed. Absolutely jam-packed. Lovely easel card there. Like, could use, I know it's autumnal, but you could use that for a male's card quite easily, which I've got a male's birthday coming up soon, so I may even try to recreate that, because I haven't got much masculine, like I say. So pretty, look at that. I love this. So yes, that was the last box of that. The last thing that was in the order actually was these pens, which I've missed. I just caught them at the bottom end of the box. These was absolutely free. They was giving out these pens for free that particular day when I placed this order if you bought something that day. So yeah, so I'm quite pleased with that. The Paper Society boxes was £12.59 each, which is a bargain price because I think they're usually around £27 each, so that's why we bought those. And those masculine dies was £6.29. And like I said, the magazines varied from £3.50 to £5. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this haul. It's probably a long-winded one just because I wanted to share with you what was in the things individually. Like I say, if you want to see what's in the magazines, a closer look, I'm more than happy to do a part 2 of this video. Just let me know. But I'm guessing not, as most of it's Christmas and stuff, but you may be able to still get your hands on these boxes, and I will definitely do the links down below on anything that is still available. But like I said, this was a Boxing Day sale, so we're on the 8th of January, so the chances are very slim. So, but no, I'd like to say thank you for everybody who's been supporting my channel since it started. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope to continue to make videos that you like to watch, and if there's anything you actually want to see, please just give us a bell and I shall try my best. But on that note, I'm going to go and say goodbye, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.